Before we get into it, I got to say, welcome back to my channel. I don't know how you got here, but I'm so glad you're here. If you're new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe. Hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever. Sister Wives fans have known for years that Robyn Brown holds some controversial viewpoints. However, he's largely kept them to himself up until now. He's butted heads with his sister Robyn Brown over political ideologies, including his stance on LGBTQIA+ rights. But now, many Sister Wives viewers are shocked and appalled at his latest admissions. See the cameo video that has everyone buzzing. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown shocks viewers with his unhinged ramblings. Paedon's controversial cameo video made its rounds on social media. Many Sister Wives viewers felt shocked to hear his ramblings, especially the parts about sexism and racism. It certainly didn't seem like the Robyn Brown who occasionally appears on TLC. I can tell some very adult jokes, and you know what? I can't tell most of my adult jokes, Paedon told his cameo audience, acknowledging that the video could end up in various parts of the internet. He went on to ramble for a bit before admitting the best jokes are often racist and sexist. I can play the game of like, no, I'm not racist or sexist, I love everybody equally. I don't. I obviously love some people more than others, Paedon continued in his rant. Some viewers suggested he might be manic, mirroring the on-screen behavior of his father. In general, most viewers agreed that Paedon appeared to be struggling with something. Social media comments included, "Is he complaining he can't tell racist or sexist jokes? Are we supposed to feel bad he can't do that? It seems like he's admitting if he can't be offensive he doesn't have much else to say or offer. He's definitely got Kody's energy. For someone who didn't want his video to get bad attention, he sure revealed a lot about himself, especially the part about telling racist jokes. This gave me serious anxiety watching it. I had to turn it off. I can't even finish this. His energy is way too manic for me to deal with. Lol. Could Robyn Brown be living with a mental illness?" While most Sister Wives viewers found Paedon's video jarring, some noted that he might be living with a mental illness. If it's going untreated, it could certainly explain the odd behavior. "Person with bipolar here," one social media user added. "Based on the way his highs and lows manifest on the show, I've always wondered if Kody may have bipolar, and as it is genetic, I had also wondered if there was a possibility we might see symptoms present in any of the kids. Have to say, I have found rambling nonsense mirror videos like this in my own camera roll during hypomanic/manic eps." What did you think about Robyn Brown's latest cameo? Did you find the content concerning? Add your own thoughts and ideas to the conversation below. Be sure to follow TV shows Ace online to keep up with the latest Sister Wives news and updates. Catch new episodes of Season 19 at 10 p.m. Eastern Time starting Sunday, April 20, where race relations are increasingly at the forefront of conversations about justice, equality, and cultural understanding. Moments of public reckoning can be both enlightening and challenging. When Paedon Brown, the son of reality TV stars Kody and Christine Brown from Sister Wives, openly admitted to being racist, it became a conversation starter for many. His confession did not just echo the importance of personal growth, but also opened up a broader dialogue about accountability, self-reflection, and the power of admitting one's flaws, especially when it comes to deeply ingrained beliefs and prejudices. A shock to many, for many fans of the Sister Wives show, Paedon's statement was unexpected. Raised in a polygamous family, Paedon had already experienced the complexities of a non-traditional lifestyle. However, the revelation that he had recognized a form of racism within himself challenged preconceived notions about him. The weight of the admission felt like a moment of vulnerability, a glimpse into the discomfort that people often feel when confronting their biases. In the age of social media, it is easy for public figures to craft an image that reflects positivity and virtue, often hiding the darker aspects of their personal beliefs. Paedon Brown's decision to acknowledge his racism in a public forum shatters that illusion, opening up space for candid reflection about human imperfection. His admission became an opportunity for deeper discussions about what it means to be racist, not only in terms of actions, but also in the internalized beliefs that often go unspoken. Understanding racism as a learned behavior. Racism is a complicated issue, often rooted in ignorance, fear, or societal conditioning. It can manifest in overt actions or subtle biases, ingrained within people through cultural or familial influences. Paedon's statement about his racist views highlighted how such biases can develop without someone even realizing it. He didn't claim to be a person actively perpetrating hate or violence, but instead acknowledged the prejudices he had carried with him and how he was grappling with them. Racism doesn't always fit into the categories of extreme hate or bigotry. It can appear as microaggressions, assumptions, or stereotypes that subtly shape one's worldview. Paedon's awareness of these internalized biases suggests that racism can also be a matter of personal growth and introspection. Realizing that one holds these views is often the first step toward healing and change. The fact that Paedon was open about his struggle with racism demonstrates an important lesson. Racism can be something that individuals are conditioned into, but it is also something that can be unlearned. This is the crux of personal responsibility. Once someone recognizes that they hold prejudiced beliefs, they can take steps to dismantle them. It is not an easy task, and it requires continuous effort, education, and an openness to change. The power of self-reflection. Admitting to being racist is not a comfortable truth to acknowledge. It is deeply personal and often humiliating. However, Paedon's decision to share his story publicly allows for an honest and necessary dialogue. The ability to look inward, confront one's own biases, and understand the impact of those beliefs is a powerful act of self-reflection. For Paedon, this was more than just a personal challenge. It was an opportunity to set an example. By admitting his flaws, he not only created space for others to reflect on their own biases, but also showed that self-awareness is the key to positive transformation. This act of vulnerability could encourage others to take a hard look at their own prejudices, no matter how small or unconscious they may be. Accountability in the public eye. One of the most significant aspects of Paedon's admission was the way in which it held him accountable in the public eye. In today's world, where cancel culture can often overshadow opportunities for growth, his willingness to admit wrongdoing allowed him to start a process of redemption. Rather than being shamed for his past beliefs, Paedon received support from those who recognized the value of his admission. This, in itself, is a lesson in the power of accountability. Accountability is about more than simply acknowledging a mistake. It's about committing to change and making reparations where necessary. For Paedon, the real work begins after the admission. It involves actively seeking to learn, growing in his understanding of race, and challenging his own biases in real-world situations. It's about how he continues to navigate the world with a newfound awareness and commitment to figures in social change. Public figures, especially those with a platform like Paedon Brown, have the opportunity to influence the broader culture. When someone like Paedon admits to their own flaws, it serves as a reminder that even the most well-known individuals are not immune to the complexities of race and prejudice. However, they also have the power to become agents of change by openly discussing their struggles and working toward improvement. In Paedon's case, this public reckoning can set a precedent for others in similar positions to reflect on their own beliefs and potentially make the choice to be better. The responsibility of using one's platform for positive change becomes more evident when a public figure admits to having been wrong. Paedon's statement not only helped destigmatize the conversation around racism, but it also encouraged others to take the difficult step of recognizing and addressing their own biases. It is through these kinds of vulnerable admissions that societal change begins, by breaking the silence and creating opportunities for education, growth, and improvement. A journey toward redemption. The path to redemption is never linear, and acknowledging one's flaws is only the beginning of a much larger process. Paedon Brown's admission to racism does not imply that he has already overcome it, nor does it suggest that he is the perfect advocate for anti-racism. What it does show is that he is willing to engage in the difficult, often uncomfortable work of confronting his past and striving for change. For society, Paedon's moment of self-realization offers hope. It shows that racism is not an inherent trait, but something that can be unlearned. It is possible for anyone, regardless of their background or past, to grow, change, and contribute to building a more inclusive and equitable world. Admitting to personal mistakes can be the catalyst for positive action, not just for the individual involved, but for the broader community as well. In the end, Paedon Brown's confession may be a small step in his journey, but it is a meaningful one. It is a step towards self-awareness, accountability, and growth. And as uncomfortable as it might be to admit, it is a step that many people need to take in their own lives to create a better, more understanding society. Hot topic you'll want to discuss over here on my channel, please, by all means. Let me know in the comments below, or you can email me. My email is always open to suggestions, hot topic discussions. All the things, my email is linked in the description below every video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below. All sister wives need this update. Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, Robyn Brown, my Kelty Paedon, Kody Brown. Related, for you recently uploaded.